Hey, hosers, how you doing?
Pretty good. How's it going today?
What are we doing today, Dave? Where are we?
We are here at the Scotiabank Centre in Niagara Falls, Ontario, because we are at the event. What's it called? Beer and Tacos?
It's I Heart Beer and Tacos, or I Heart Taco and Beer. We'll clean this up with some text right along here.
Somewhere. We'll tell you. Over here, over there.
We're going in. We're hoping to check out some interesting brews, and we
We'll hope to see you back with something interesting in our hands.
All right, beer number 5. What do we got now, Dave?
We have Nobody Like Joe Coffee Stout by
Top Dog from Kingsville, Ontario.
Yeah. I had to turn around and have a little look there. Couldn't even figure out what it was.
Well, this is beer number 5.
Yeah,
So, you know.
Well, as I'm looking at it, it's got a decent head on it. It's fairly bubbly.
Very nice malty smell.
Very good.
Malty and coffee smell.
Very much so. Yeah, great aroma. Great aroma.
Yeah, fantastic,
really,
right?
It almost has like a chocolatey undertone to it.
Yeah.
Looks typical of a nice
Nice and
opaque
dark.
stout. Nice and dark. And honestly, if I was to look at the head on this, it actually looks quite creamy. It looks very caramelized, very much like almost like a Guinness.
It is a very caramelly looking head.
Very caramelly looking.
All right,
All
let's
right,
go in.
Here we go.
Oh my God, that coffee flavor.
Yeah.
Right?
The coffee comes out like the first thing that hits you is coffee.
And
Coffee and
That's legit coffee.
it is absolutely. Now I will say I don't find it as thick as some other stouts. I find
Nope.
it a thinner stout, which
Yeah.
is not a bad thing.
Thin texture, strong on the coffee flavor, like a black, pretty bitter dark roast. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now I would say probably on the first bite, because I had a little bit more of the head in there, it was kind of a little bit on the creamy side. But as you move your way into the body, it's definitely getting a lot more of the bitters in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
It's quite
there's a
bitter.
bit of a bite.
But nice,
But
not overly bitter.
No, not overly bitter, but it's definitely a coffee bitter too. So as a flavor profile, again, I think it's hitting the notes fairly well,
Totally.
and definitely in the aroma factor.
Yeah.
You know, so I would definitely give this.
I'm a solid 4.5. You know, like
That's pretty good.
they nailed it.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, 4.25.
I'm giving it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 only because I've got a coffee stout that everyone, if you watch the channel, you've seen my favorite, and I've got a stick that it's got to jump to. But that being said, it's solid. It's still solid.
Beautiful offering from Top Dog. I keep wanting to say Big Dog. Sorry, guys. Top Dog.
Top Dog 4. Here we are on a Nobody Like Joe coffee stout.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
I like Joe.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know.
All right,
All
beer
of them
number 6.
6, I think. Maybe. Must have been 6. Anyways, we're
6.
here at Rainhard.
Rainhard Brewing, based out of Toronto.
Based out of Toronto. We're trying now their classic.
Classic black Baltic porter.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, it looks nice and thick. Nice
It
and
looks
black.
nice and dark.
Definitely a black.
It's got not a super creamy head.
No.
Kind of a typical porter head. You know, I'm expecting this to be kind of carbonated.
The part of the drink, yeah.
Hose head's loaded.
Hose head loaded, apparently. I'm spilling my beer.
All right, well, I'm sniffing it. I don't know how to place that.
I tasted it. I went right in. Jumped all in.
What's this
Jumped
cheating,
in.
man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mild smell, but interesting. It's reminding me of something, and I can't quite think what. It's almost like cloves. I'm almost getting cloves on the scent.
You know what? Yeah. But I don't know if that's...
But it's not quite. It's something like that.
No, it's definitely
Allspice
allspice, maybe.
and pepper. A bit of pepper.
A
Black
little bit
pepper.
of black pepper.
All right, well, I'm tasting it. You're already in.
I'm already in. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I think it's got a great thick body for a porter.
Oh, okay.
It's got an interesting flavor. A little bit of almost not quite a burnt flavor, but it has almost that charcoaly, smoky kind of profile.
Yeah, it's a little smoky. Yeah,
Definitely caramelized bits in the background.
kind of woody. Like it is a woody,
Yeah.
smoky flavor.
Yep, there's a smoky kind of caramelized bit to it. It's not bad. It's kind of relatively thick.
Really heavy I'm getting a lot of burn on the aftertaste, especially.
Definitely, almost over caramelized slightly, I would say, but not terrible, right?
No, it's like the difference between having a coffee and an espresso, right? If you want a coffee and you get an espresso, you're not going to like it. If you're expecting, a more typical porter, it might be a little on the bitey side,
It's just funny.
But it's not bad.
And again, I'm not familiar with Rainhard if they're an independent or not, but I'm thinking that again, it's one of those. I feel it's another one of those gateways. If you're into one thing and you're not sure about something else. Like for instance, if you're into stouts and not sure about porters, this might be a good way because it is definitely a transitional in terms of body. Like I think in texture wise, you're going to definitely move that way in, and it does have a robust, almost earthy type taste.
Yes.
So
earthy.
Right?
Earthy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
earthy and woody.
If you like peat scotches.
Yeah.
Also that could be another gateway
That's
for
a
you.
nice,
So I think if you like a peat scotch, this would be a good porter to have. And again, you'd have to like porters, you'd have to like beers, but you know what? You want to try something out and you're looking for something that maybe has a similar profile to something you enjoy.
Yeah.
I'd recommend this.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting at like a 3.5.
That's where we're on bar today.
It's good. I would have it again. I might buy it again.
Yeah.
But it's not blowing me away.
No,
but it is very good. It's
quite
good.
It's still a solid offering, I think.
It is.
Here. And like I said, we're at iHeart Beer Festival, one of the best places I've seen so far to check out.
It's
solid offering.
It's good enough that I would try more from them. If I weren't running low on tokens.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to try more today, but I'm going to keep an eye on this brewery. Cheers.
Hey, folks. Hey, hosers.
We had a little off the record beer there going, so I think this is number 8.
Yeah, right. So we're back here with Black Lab Brewery.
Black Lab.
Again, one of our highly recommended breweries.
Fantastic.
Independent, local to Toronto. This offering that we're trying here is called the Little Hobo. Kind of reminds me of like TVO, right? With Littlest Hobo. Right?
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Right, back to Black Labs, where I'm supposed to be.
Now, this is a German-style beer.
German wheat beer. It
has apparently some banana and clove notes, and we're here to try it out. So,
the smell is amazing.
It smells phenomenal. We've talked to the brewmaster. Brewmaster highly recommends it.
Yep.
I want to jump in. Obviously, the style of beer that it is German beer, it's not going to have a lot of head to it. You can hear. It's got good clarity, it looks like, and that it's a little hard to see from this cup here because it's translucent cup. I look at it here.
It's a little on the dark side. It's not super pale.
No.
But it's yellow.
It's got, good color for what it is. And good shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Oh! Again, this one comes to life after a couple seconds.
Yeah. It's like the back of the palate.
Yep.
And, now if you're a stout drinker, I'm not sure if this is your bag. Yeah, I'm going to let them know. If you're a lager drinker.
No, man. I'm a stout drinker, and I think this is great.
Okay, so I'm a stout drinker, too. I do believe
when
it's
I
good.
get your point.
But, if you're a committed person, you're like, oh, man, no, I only like stouts. I only like porters. Maybe not your style. Obviously, it's a light German style. It's a German style beer. I would definitely put this in a lager type of a kind of realm if you're looking at that.
It's pretty light.
No.
Well, light in texture.
Light in texture, absolutely.
Big on flavor.
And definitely that banana note does come through.
The banana and the clove are both there, but they're not overpowering.
No.
Like if you're expecting, there's banana bread beer, there's, stuff like that. It's not like that.
No. Imagine
it doesn't taste like banana, but it's there.
No. And I would say if you smell the banana peel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's
ripening banana. In a good way, not in the overripe. Oh, this is disgusting. I mean, good ripe bananas make banana bread, right?
Yeah.
But this is not banana bread, not banana that type of flavor. But there's notes there. The clove comes out.
Clove is very subtle, but it's there.
Yeah, you get that. I don't want to say necessarily bitter of the clove, but it's kind of.
It's an undertone.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe clove at this point, but the cloveness is there. It's definitely present. It makes it an interesting taste note here, so you're going to get a cool flavor profile that I think is unique, very unique. Honestly, 2 different types of beers that we've had from this brewery, absolutely opposite, and both amazing.
Really good.
I'm not usually one for this type of a beer, but I'm going to give this a solid 4.25.
Yeah, I'm at a 4.5.
Okay, so
It's really, really a great offering for Black Lab, as was the stout. Both
absolutely
top notch.
check them out on Tap. Apparently, they are also on Tap, so you'll be able to find them there. They'll find the ratings, and here we are. And yeah, I don't know. I have no more to say. Cheers.
Black Lab. Hold on.
All right, we're with the
We're at
rail.
like beer number 9, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, I lost count honestly with the amount of different types that we've tried today.
Yeah.
But we're here with
Railway City.
Railway City Brewery.
I think St. Thomas. Do I have that right? Anyways, Railway City.
Yep. Now, you have tried in the past other offerings by them, and you've enjoyed them.
I've enjoyed the Dead Elephant and the Black Charcoal Stout. I like both of those.
Yeah. Today we're trying the Witty Traveler. It is
Belgian
a
wheat.
Belgian wheat. So here's your, again, it's hard to tell because this cup is a little frosted, so you can't quite get it. It looks fairly clear when I'm looking at it. A nice yellow color,
Yeah, very-
typical of a Belgian wheat. Not a lot of head, a little bit of coloration on the top with a little bit of froth, a little bit of carbonation. Smells okay. Smells all right.
Smells like a beer.
Smells like beer.
Yeah.
A little bit sweet, maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's a wheat,
It's a wheat, so it's there.
but nothing remarkable on the smell other than
No,
it smells
absolutely
like a wheat
not.
beer.
Not on the normal. So what we're going to do here now is get a shot.
Let's give it a go, man. Okay, not quite as sweet as I expected. It's actually kind of bitter.
Yeah. See, I'm not getting the bitters yet, but I am getting a very. It's super light, super airy.
Very, very light.
Very, very light. So I mean, you know what? I mean, if you want to match its name and the fact that it's a Witty Traveler and it's light on its feet everywhere, absolutely lives up to its name.
Carbonation is pretty light as well. I mean, it's not super smooth, but it's not fizzing in my mouth. You know?
No. No, it's a very
Middle of the
light.
road.
I would say it's a very light, very light in body, light in profile, light in taste. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it's. I would say this is probably not a bad summer drink.
You know what? Sitting out on the back porch barbecuing in the summer,
In the heat,
I could knock one of these back and really enjoy it.
yeah, especially if it's warm day. Got want something nice and cold.
Yeah.
It's a decent flavor for it. It does seem like there's a little bit of. I don't want to say spice like heat, but it seems like flavor.
Yeah.
Like I don't know I'm not sure what they're using in it. We'd have to actually look at what the ingredient list is on that,
Yeah,
but
there
there
is
seems to be a little bit of a kick.
But yeah, today in a convention center on a cold, snowy day, it's not really thrilling me. It's
No.
not bad. I'm at like a 1.75 on this, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
uh,
yeah, it's not a bad beer. It's a light beer. It's not
It's just
necessarily
beer.
my wheelhouse. It's just a beer.
It's just a beer.
I'll go with you. I'll match you on that one. We're doing a lot of matches here today, but you know what? Honestly, there's a lot of interesting independent offers that we've never tried before.
Yeah.
Some from places, breweries that have their name in the LCBO. Some that absolutely are not, and a lot of them are phenomenal.
Yeah. So yeah, I will say, Railway City, I do like some of their offerings quite a bit.
Yep.
And this one, I don't dislike it, right? I'm not going to knock it.
No.
Like we said, summer day, beautiful beer, but it's just a beer.
Yeah, again, if you're looking for something nice, I would recommend this for someone, again, nice hot day, you want something cool, knock it back. It's an easy knock back. It's not displeasant.
I'll take it any day over like a Blue or a Coors or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's not unpleasant.
But it's just a beer. We're at like number maybe 12.
Yeah, probably
Maybe.
number 12 here today.
Anyways, we did it off camera because we were talking to the brewmaster. But we just tried Sitting Pretty American Pale Ale.
Yep.
Not normally pale ale, do.
No, not usually. I mean, we've
Really,
had a
really
few.
good,
We've mentioned things like Bone Shaker. I mentioned that only because of the flavor
It's got the
profile
citrus
that we're
in it.
talking and the citrus options. But it is a solid addition to their library of brews. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, we had three offerings for today,
Free offering.
and they were all, I would say, pretty phenomenal.
Yep. Now they had a fourth. We didn't try the fourth.
It's a sour.
It's a sour.
Just didn't get to it.
We just didn't get a chance to get to it. They have here another pour of their chocolate Mexican stout. Fantastic. Can't say enough about it.
Yeah, and apparently they also do a block lager.
Black.
A black lager,
A black lager.
which we're really looking forward to trying.
Yep.
in the future.
Yeah, and I
Based out
think
of Toronto, I think we're going to visit sometime.
I think this is a hose head field trip in the making.
Well, okay, hose heads, we've had a whack of beer this afternoon.
Absolutely, I'm not completely trash, but we've definitely had enough that I feel a little light on my feet.
Yeah, we've had it's been a thing.
So
yeah, you know what? I Heart Beer. You know what?
fantastic festival.
event.
Yep,
This is the
absolutely.
second one I've been to.
Yep.
And I will say they've both been pretty equal in terms of like quality. They offer a really good variety of breweries. And can't say much about the food. We had some food. I don't know about the variety. It's not why I was here, frankly.
No, but I think
great event though.
Yeah, I think they got a good balance between what we would say larger breweries and small independents. And,
Heavy on the smaller ones, but there were some big hitters here.
Yeah, and which was nice because honestly, some of those independent breweries that you may not find in the LCBO offered some of the most stellar offerings today.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think my clear winner of the day must be out of Black Lab. I think Black Lab was absolutely my
really
favorite
impressed me.
with their Mexican chocolate stout there. Absolutely phenomenal. Can't say
Even
enough
their
about
pale ale,
them.
which is
Yep.
unusual for us. But that was a home run.
Yep. Another shout out to Bayside Brewery as well. They
Another
offered
really great
another
one.
great couple of offerings there too. Their honey cream ale I thought was a great, beautifully brewed,
Wonderfully crafted.
wonderfully crafted, very aromatic. In fact, in the fact that they lived up to the name. Like I think the fact that it was honey.
We've had other honey creams, and
No.
that one was like
Yeah, and we've had other honey ales. We've had honey. What was the one that we used to have? It used to come in like a big, like a honey meads.
Yeah.
And honey meads, and honestly, on honey meads, I often find do bring out that honey flavoring and aromatic kind of smell a lot more.
Yeah.
However, I would say this absolutely matches it.
it matched in terms.
Yeah, absolutely.
That-
Because I find oftentimes ales do not live up to
No.
the aromatics that you would find in, say, something like a mead, which is just
Especially
a little
with
bit thicker,
honey.
though thin but thick
Yeah.
in body. Yeah,
Beautiful.
especially with honey. Beautiful, absolutely.
And I mean, overall, just great event. It's a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
I don't know what time it is because I'm using my phone to record. This is like kind of a low tech episode.
Yeah, this is a low tech in the.
But
spirit
I will
episode.
say, like, I'm guessing maybe even 2 hours.
Yeah, probably with 2 hours offering.
Money well spent.
Fan-
Just a note. That was not 2 hours. That was like 3.5.
It was 3.5 hours. We were here from 1 o'clock to 4.
That's how much fun we had.
Yeah.
Time flew.
Time flew. Check out the I Heart Beer